President Akufo-Addo says the government will soon present a statement detailing a comprehensive roadmap, including the lifting of the ban on small-scale mining to permanently deal with the grave threat of galamsey.
The document, according to the president, would involve the reclamation and re-afforestation of mined-out areas, the restoration of impacted water bodies, and strict supervision of mining activities, among others.
Illegal mining of galamsey has destroyed the environment, including most of the country's water bodies, putting the lives of Ghanaians in danger. The president took over the reins of power. He put his presidency on the line and vowed to do his utmost to fight galamsey. Measures taken by the government include deployment of troops called Operation Vanguard to areas where illegal mining is widespread to deal with the menace. Though this fight is yielding positive results, the Chieftaincy Ministry thinks more effort must be put in place. The Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs says chiefs are the custodians of the country's lands and must be sensitized on the issue. Again, the ministry believes that religious leaders who preach daily also have a role to deliver good messages to deal with galamsey, hence the workshop for traditional authorities and religious leaders on illegal mining. The president of the National House of Chiefs, Akufo-Addo, called for legislation to ban the repatriation of funds from mining companies. This, he said, will allow the government to get the needed taxes from these mining companies.
Miners should be required to provide funds for future restoration of land that they degrade during the activities, meaning that part of their profits should be set aside to ensure that after mining is done, restoration of land can take place.
General Secretary of the Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, Reverend Emmanuel Bariga, called on traditional authorities to take back the lands given out, which are used for illegal mining.
We want to encourage you, Your Excellency, the President, not to yield to efforts or pressures from any quarters to lift the ban on illegal mining. We note that some of our nationals are engaged in legal small-scale mining, and we ask that the government expedite action on lifting the ban imposed on legal mining.
The Minister of Environment, Science and Technology, Professor Frimpong Boateng, called on the traditional rulers to expose those involved in illegal mining. President Akufo-Addo said his government is putting in place measures to tackle the ban on illegal mining, which is a temporary measure.
I assure you that shortly you will hear from government a statement setting out a comprehensive roadmap, including the lifting of the ban, to deal on a permanent basis with this grave threat to the present and future health of our nation. The comprehensive roadmap will address, amongst others, the following activities: reclaiming and re-afforestation of mined-out areas, restoration of impacted water bodies, strict supervision of the processes of awarding mining licenses and associated permits, the establishment of a mercury pollution abatement project, the implementation of alternative livelihood projects, systematic control of the engagement of excavators and changfans in mining areas, and continued formalization and regulation of the small-scale mining sector.
This is the second time the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs has brought traditional authorities together to deal with the issue of galamsey permanently.